All right, so we're going to use the Love Vibes deck to find out what's going on with these two. Let me cleanse this out. Spirit, what is with the connection with the... Why is the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, both in the reverse? And why did we get the Revenge card out at the beginning of this reading? Could you answer that for me, please? Why are they in their reverse energy when they're the Lovers? What's happening? Okay, that's a really big hunk. I'm not taking it. Too many. If they're meant to come out, they will come out. Shit. They did come back out. Alright, so... Undefined. You're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. All right. Whoa. That makes sense. Because then we got unspoken feelings. So somebody hasn't... You're not imagining the undercurrent. There's no emotional charge here. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. So... Feminine's pissed off because the masculine isn't naming what's happening. I mean, this is just what came to me, right? And then we got once a cheater. So one of the divine pattern has stepped out. Says once a cheater. History has a habit of repeating itself when accountability is missing. Cheating isn't just a mistake, it's a pattern until it's healed. So even if it's undivine, someone's feeling like, well, this is a divine union, right? But even if it's not like yet defined, someone's feeling like it still should be understood. That if you know that you're mine, it is the kind of the vibe I'm getting. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Okay. But there's a bridge and there's renewal. Oh shit, blocked passion. When passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. So once again, I'm seeing a pattern of no fucking communication whatsoever. And so maybe what the counterpart is feeling is not getting the communication, is it's not revenge. It's more... It's more holding a grudge. And I think because of this, the last one is holding a grudge. And so the grudge might not even be against this masculine. The masculine might not be triggered yet to understand what the fuck's going on, right? And that happens from the feminine actually has to reach a certain point in the journey that awakens the masculine, all right? And instead of, holding a grudge and getting all pissed off at your masculine, you do you, honey. You do you. Keep the eye on the prize of yourself, your inner self, loving you, and the masculine will fall in line. who knows, after you've done you and have fallen in love with you and treated yourself the way you need to be treated, maybe you won't even have a desire for the masculine anymore. I'm just saying. Digital love. You're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life. You guys haven't even done anything yet. I mean, for whatever reason, you know, you do believe that this is your twin flame, but you haven't even been, it's undefined. Your masculine hasn't spoken up and claimed their part in this at all. So you're just out there in frickin' La La Land, and I know exactly what that feels like. Trust me. I friggin' know. But you've got to focus on yourself. Oh shit. This says false connection. The bound may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. So this is one you're going to have to really talk to your spirit guides about and ask for signs to show you. Serious, because it's a serious thing. And if it's a true twin flame, you're not going to be able to let go of it. I mean, there's people that sit there and say, oh, you can cut cords and da-da-da-da-da. No man can take apart what was set in motion by God. Yes, they have free will, okay? Everybody has free will. But you can't just walk away from a twin flame union. I don't believe it's possible. I've tried multiple fucking times. And I'm very strong spiritually. Like, I have a shit ton of faith. And my spirit guides just keep guiding me back. They keep telling me, no, you're not giving up on this. You can't. Done settling. Now this you can do. You're no longer lowering the bar to make love fit. If it's not meeting you at your level, it's not meant for you. And that's the thing. They have to rise. So all those things that we were shown, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the renewal, all that, that's what's possible, okay? What cards you're reading energy, right? You're reading what is possible. This is the energy of what's possible. But you have to disconnect from the need for connection, okay? Disconnect from the need of connection. Love your fucking self. Love yourself. Your masculine will awaken. It doesn't sound like they're awakened yet. Because, yeah, you might feel intuitively that they know what's going on and this and that and the other. But until they feel it in their soul, honey, you're just pedaling into the fucking wind. What else? What other advice? One more card of advice. And we're going to end this reading. Because, I mean, I can totally see this is exactly what it is. What else word of advice for the feminine? The feminine energy. The Queen of Wands. What advice? Spirit, one more, please. One more word of advice, if you would. different worlds. So don't make it fit, okay? So this connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction. So have some understanding. Have some understanding on what's keeping you apart. Yeah, you got to believe in miracles because, right, our God is the God of miracles. But you do have to have some understanding. And most twin flames, the connections are challenging. Usually there's a huge age difference. Usually there's like culture differences. It could be LGBTQIA issues, right? There could be religious issues. There could be issues with family as far as cultural, right? And these are all things that need to be overcome in order to come into union. And that's why you planned it that way before you came here. Your twin flame, you and God, you planned it all out. This is for growth. Travel partner. You found someone who travels at your pace. There's harmony in the way you navigate the world together. Shit. Ulterior motives. Someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. That really makes me wonder if it is indeed a twin flame union. What else can you tell me on that, Spirit? Now you've got me really freaking confused. All right, you know what? We're going to do the twin flame. I'm getting so many cards out here. It's not even funny. I don't really... I don't even have this deck out here, do I? Why don't I have it out here? Hang on, I'm going to pause. Okay, I've got my twin flame, true or false flame cards. So there's green warning cards, and then there's rainbow cards, which show like good connection characteristics. Spirit, give me more information on this twin flame connection, or on this connection. Is it indeed a true twin flame connection? What are the characteristics? What are the characteristics of this union? Don't make it fit, okay? This is either for you or it's not. Best friend? You could spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best day. Just being together is more than enough. And this might be it at one time, because I kind of get the impression that there's space between you. Like you might be in separation in some way right now, but maybe there was a time when you felt like that. And this is showing two men. So it could be LGBTQI. The next one we got is mutual effort. You're both showing up, checking in, and putting in the work. That's what makes this love thrive. And again, that's rainbow. Open heart. Together, you're unlocking new levels of intimacy, because real love begins where the walls come down. Fuck yeah. And then one warning is trust issues. So we did see that with the once a cheater. So you say you want closeness, but you're scanning for betrayal. Are you really protecting yourself or just pushing them farther away? So who's the one? I mean, so it sounds to me like they're saying that the feminine is untrusting, not because we've seen anything. Or if they're dating somebody, it could just mean that they're not activated yet. What else, Spirit? Let's get one more. Oh, shit. Mismatched. Fuck. Your puzzle pieces from two different boxes, no matter how hard you try, you just don't fit. That does not sound like a twin flame union to me. Infidelity. You shouldn't have to compete for the love you already committed to. No matter how sweet the apology, the trust has been irreversibly fractured. Good God. And now we've got 3 yes and 3 no. Like 3 rainbow, 3 green. Okay, so what's the final card on this? What's the final card on this twin flame union, Spirit? You're going to have to give me the final card on this, okay? Communication. You're not afraid to speak your mind, and neither are they. Honesty and respect coexist here. Well, obviously there's been some issues with communication because it's undefined, right? And so I think Spirit is saying that this is the fucking key. You gotta talk. I mean, how can you blame somebody for not being true when they don't even know what the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying? If they're not awakened yet to this journey, you're expecting something from somebody who has no freaking clue. No clue what they're involved in. Yeah, they might have felt the connection. They might have, and for whatever reason, all those things that we named off, the cultural differences, all that stuff, for that reason, they are not coming forward and speaking it. And this has caused a lot of friction with you. And I get it. I totally fucking understand. But at some point, somebody's going to have to speak. Somebody's going to have to say something. And I know that the feminines get a lot of, oh, you can't make the first move. You don't do this, don't do that. Well, you can let them know how you feel. And then they can take it from there, right? Then it's up to them to figure out the journey and for their spirit guides and angels, source to guide them, right? You can ask about the moment you had together. You can ask about the feelings that they felt. But you can't hold somebody to say that they can't cheat on you because they're yours if they don't fucking know they're yours. That's what I got, you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. If you're unsure still, if this is for you, please just book a personal reading, okay? Go to my website. If the hours don't work for you, email me, BirdieTurner@thesUnshineOracle.com. We'll figure out a time, okay? I want to help, I really do. So please like, share, follow for more, and have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend. I'm sending love.